Good morning.
A DLA file, the template, etc., etc.
Hello.
But for now, we have the Windows installation.
Hello.
Hi. Good morning.
Hey, morning. Well, it's 1 o'clock here.
Oh, is it? Oh my goodness. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So, did you just now buy Agimat?
No, I haven't bought it yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, I'm just checking it out. I'm
okay.
trying to get my money right before I start buying stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, this will help you do that for sure. You want to try it on demo. Excuse me. I'm in a live trade right now. I got into oil. I can't help it because I love oil. $13 up at the moment. And
Wow.
this is the simplified platform. This is the way it comes when you buy it. Actually, without the blue and red lines, I added those. Those are EMAs. This is an 8. This is I don't know what it is. It might be a 50. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like a 50.
I think it's a 50 because I always put red for 50. Yeah. So that's 50, and this is 8. You don't really need those. It just kind of helps too when you see the 8 cross the AM line. This is called, the yellow one is the AM line that comes with the system. It follows along with this, which is called the Maxwell. So as you see the lines, some people put the white line I put in the middle for 0. It doesn't really matter because it's going to go up even if it's not above that line. I don't even know why I keep it on there. It's just something. It's really not necessary. But anyway, as you see the Agimat line, you see this little dip here and it goes up, and I knew it was going to go down. So I had put my first trade in here, and then I waited till it came here, and then I added the second one. Then it comes up. It's going to be level for a little bit. Right now, it's going up. You take your crosshairs, and you put it here, right in the center of the candle, and then come down here, and it pretty much shows you where you are. Now, other people measure, Uncle Lee does, and I'm having an issue with measuring. I know how to do it, but my numbers aren't always right. This is, you press your left side, hold it, and then drag it. So if you want to stop right there and miss that drawdown, that's fine. Or you can hold on and wait until this top peak. So that says 9 candles, and we're on the 15-minute chart. So 9 15-minute candles is going to be 2 hours and 15 minutes. And it's supposed, yeah, so it's supposed to go, that'll be going up for the next 2 hours. So it's supposed to say, I mean, it says at 130.94. So on other pairs, regular Forex pairs, you would take that 0 off and say it's going 13 pips. But on oil, it pretty much goes 130. But I see the number 130. So then what you do is go back to this again. And let's see, that was from here, I think. Go to the close of that candle. And then come up. Oh, the platform just froze. Or just came back on, one or the other. That's okay, I can still measure. So then you go to the close of that candle where I started to measure. Now that the white arrow, that's your confirmation that it's going up.
That just popped up on its own?
Yeah, it just popped up because it passed, when it touches that AM line, that's the signal that it's going to go above the AM line. Okay, so now I can see my numbers. So what we measured over there was 130. So you bring this to 130, and then the numbers to the right show you the count. So it would be 52.44 would be the TP. Now I always put that one in just because that's, if I put it shorter, I could lose pips.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, 52.44. Or you can just go for 10 pips or 20 pips if you think it's going to be a strong one. 52.44. All right, so now we're set. We're able to relax and rest. I don't use a stop loss normally. I just don't do it because the broker comes down and does a stop hunt. That's why I don't put one in.
Mm-hmm.
I generally watch my trades if I'm going to go to sleep. Now this is a 15-minute chart, so you're pretty safe at the base of that candle. So I could put one just in profit or at break even on this one. But since I'm watching it, there's no need to take a chance for doing that. So that's what I do. I just sit and watch it. Now,
Right.
it's exciting. I just love it. You know, there's $17 right there, 19 now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. These guys are real geniuses. Both Dennis and Roland are genius. Now, I'll show you a different view because I also have the Metagrid. This is what the Metagrid looks like. This is made by Roland, and it'll show you profits. It's not going to do anything with these trades because I put them in manually.
Mm-hmm.
And I put this on the Agimat chart so that I could have this. I want the MEQ on there. And then I put something else, which is why I renamed it to mine. Yeah, pretty much the same. I use the ADX here to enter and to let, excuse me, I'm just waking up and having coffee. I was watching my trade all night long because I had so many people watching my oil trade, and I didn't want to let them down. You know, I wanted to let them out when it was optimal. So anyway, we're going up. We're going to have a little drawdown here, go up again. So this one seems pretty safe to go ahead and put the Metagrid on it if I want to. You go to Expert Advisors and Properties. And on this, you can, hey, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be able to change my grid size and stuff. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, he's made it new. Okay, so, oh, this is fascinating. Look at this. See this R? This is the newest upgrade of the Metagrid. You push R, and it'll randomly give you a trade that it likes. So my ADX is going down, the MEQ is going down, the candle is red. We could enter this and just watch it go down and give us pips. If we don't like that trade, click R again. It's going to give you another trade. Nah, the other one was better. Okay, so back to my, I didn't want to do that. I want to be in oil. I lost my oil. So I'll go to the scanner. This is the scanner that I use. It tells me to buy UJ. The Maxwell is going down at the moment, but on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, it says it's a buy. So I want to look at it. Roland made this one also. So I go to it, come to the end. There's our yellow box. This one does not have an arrow, but it signifies that that trend has ended. It's going to go up. But you see here, it's kind of flat and then it goes down. So, and it said that it was going to go down too, right up here 2.3 down. But to me, that's not an exciting trade. So if I don't like the looks of it, I may go to the 4 hour, see if it's going to go up there. Nope, it's not. It's kind of bleh.
Yeah, just playing
Go to
around
the
at
15.
zero.
Let's see if we could scalp it. Yeah, so it's a scalp here on the 15. It'll go up just a few pips here. And this is how you use the tools that they have given us. This one shows 221. So you would look at it from here, the base of it, go up to 221 and set your TP up there. I mean, there's nothing easier than this.
Right.
And then you can use the ATR. I keep that on there for a way to decide how much to trade. Some of them are hard. That one says 650. So you take your trade, your balance here, 670, and that would be times 2%. This is how you can get a TP that's pretty good. TP 670 times 2% is 1340. So you take the 1340 and divide by 650. And it tells me I can do a 0.02 pip size on that. And that way you're only risking 2% of your account.
Right.
So if I like this one, let's see where we are. Okay. Take a look at the settings here. Here's all the settings you can do. You make the first trade at whatever you want, 5. I put 5 because I want the first one. I know the first one's going to hit. And then each additional would be 2. The grid size, they have 12 pips on here. Stop loss at 30. 30. Oh, the 300, you have to take a 0 off because that's in points. So 300 points is 30 pips.
Okay.
1.5% stop loss. Take profit is 80. I'm not going to get 80 out of that. Let's say 200, 20 pips. Take profit. I'm going to leave that blank. Quick stop loss is 5. I think that's too tight. But whatever. I'll do it. Now you click save here, just because I want to show you how it works. Okay, so I click save. It just told me that it's all done. I can click that to make it go away. And now, since I'm going to do a buy trade, you see my ADX is pointed down here. You want either the red or the blue to be at the 20 line. So I'm not going to enter it until that crosses and it tells me it's going to go up, or I see the candle start to go up. Now the good thing about this is that your TP and your stop loss are hidden from the broker. Oh, there we go. So now I have these grids. And each time it hits one of these lines, it's going to open a new trade for 2 pips. So we have the first one here at 5, which is what I had it set on. This will tell me what I have going. It also shows me we're at the low of the day here, 8 points away from the low. So I'm hoping it's going to go up. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, that is awesome.
And if you want to change the profit, you can come down here, you can go up here, you can do whatever you want with it. I can, if I hit this green button here, it's going to bring the stop loss right up 5 pips away from it.
Okay.
And then if I'm in between lines and I'm in profit and I don't think it's going to go anymore, I can just close them all. I don't like closing them when there's one negative there.
Yeah.
Now on this particular thing, you cannot change the time frame. If you change the time frame, everything will go away. So you don't, once you set this, you don't want to mess with it.
Okay.
I think this is $79 last time I checked. It's called the Metagrid Trade Manager. And I have all of these products on my website. I don't have a link to buy this one. I'm not an affiliate of it because he hasn't set that up yet. See how the blue went? It's above 20 now. You want the blue above 20 and the yellow one above 40. And then you can just kind of leave it.
Just let it go.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
So
Huh?
all these products are just a one-time fee?
Yes, with lifetime free updates. This is an update here from the regular one that I had. Didn't have all of this other stuff on it. You can do a pending order if you want to wait until this line, for instance, once it passes the AM line, then you can do a pending and put it there.
Right.
Oh, looks like my oil is in a drawback here. Where'd it go? So I made another template. I kind of like the black background, so I put the Ichimoku on it. Oh, let's see, we're going to go down before we go up. It's all right, it's not much. And it's 10:30, so I generally try to not open anything new after 12 o'clock because market closes at 2 my time.
Yeah.
So this is going to consolidate a little higher, kind of consolidate right here and then drop. If I'm in profit, I might just get out actually and wait until it gets here. Take my $4.
Yeah, it's Friday, so.
Yeah, so I just took my $4 and then when it gets down to this point right here, it'll go up again. I'll let the 50 cent go ahead and then I refresh it every so often. So I line is doing. When your green line starts pointing down, it's still good as long as it's above 20. But all of a sudden it can just drop.
Right.
So there's that one. Yeah, it's going to go down, I don't know, 4 or 5 pips. It's not going to go too far below that one, I don't think. It's just a little drawdown. Back to you, Jay. How we doing here? Not in profit yet. Ooh, I'm up $2 on my oil. Oil pays so well.
I know, that's why I wanted to learn it so bad.
Yeah, the spread's only 7. Sometimes it goes to 8.
Yeah, it's still not bad.
No, not when you look at gold, which I got into that too. I think I closed it. I did get into a buy. It's going to go up big time, but this one's going down. And I closed that one out. But the spread on that is 38.39. So I have to make sure it's way down here before I get in. Or I
Yeah.
know it's going to go up, and that one is going down, so that's why I closed it. I should have put this one on the trade manager. So those are the ones I use, the scanner. This is the Uncle Lee scanner. I don't have the ultimate scanner. It is on my website. But I don't have it yet. I use this one because I already have it. But what I love to see is these where it shows, oh, well, this one says sell on the 1 hour and it's going down 47. You always want to check those and just, I mean, don't just hop in the trade. You know, you want to check where the MEQ is. So let's see one of these others. What happened? GCAD. Oh, I don't have to do that. Oh, there was an Uncle Sell. I'll show you those. When this is a yellow box sell, that means, or a buy, it means the yellow box has appeared, but you don't have the white candle yet. And that's too flat. I don't like the looks of it, so I'll go out of that one. But here you have one that says Uncle Sell, and it was 37 going down. This is a very old one, so it's not going to be good now. But what that means, if it says Uncle Sell, it means it already has the white arrow for confirmation. And you can see it definitely went down. Then we have this little black X, which you can set in the Agimat, and it'll show you when that trend is pretty much going to end.
Oh, okay.
I don't see any other X's, but they pop up if you set them. Here's one where we didn't get a reversal box, but we got the black X, and sure enough, down it went. So that was 217 pips. This is why I love this system. So I'm not going to get into that one. I will close it out. That's how the scanner works. Pretty genius, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have any questions?
So the one you're showing me right now, basically it's a system that hides your take profit and stop loss from the broker.
Exactly. So when they go, first of all, there's nothing in here unless I bring it up. I can hit the quick stop loss. I won't do that while it's going down, and it'll jump right up here 5 pips away. And if it I can slide it just like I can slide these. But the broker cannot see. All they see is these zeros. Now on my oil trade, they can see my TP, but they can't.
Right.
They can't hit me with a stop hunt because I don't have one. So by using this system, you're able to actually have a stop loss, but they don't know it.
They don't know.
Right.
Now the green lines, when let's say it goes, the trade's going on your way, is that automatic, or can you turn that off, or
you can
what?
turn it off to where you don't have any, or you can move them closer together. One of the updates that he put in this is that, like right now, I can change that grid, because I saw when I opened it, it was set at 12 pips apart, I think. See here, grid size. Oh no, there's 12 grids, sorry. And it says 3 pips for the distance. So say I want to move that to 2 pips. Then I have to save it again. Not enough room here. I think that box is too big. Save that. It tells me it was saved. And now the grids are closer together.
Right.
So close that, open this back up, and give me back my MEQ, please. So that's exciting because it's going to go up. You can see how far it's going to run.
Right. Yeah, that MEQ indicator is awesome. Now now when you buy the MEQ, is that part of the other system, or is that part of the whole package?
Oh, the MEQ does not come with the trade manager. It comes with the Agimat.
Agimat. So the
And this,
Agimat has all these yellow boxes and black X's and stuff like that.
yeah, this is the Agimat 2018. This is the
Okay.
Agimat system, and it comes with this MEQ. Let me see if I have the original. I don't know. Oh yeah, here we go. So that's what you'll see when you put it on your computer. That's what it looks like. These lines are difficult for me personally to see. So the ADX alert is mine. I made that. So anything that's open and I have it on will tell me to go trade it. So anyway, these are too small for me, but I don't want to mess with his original template. So that's why I made this one. Saved it as a different template. And then I go here. For the Metagrid, what I wanted was the MEQ. That does not come with that in there. So I took this template and then I went over here to the navigator, expert advisors, and here, and then I drug it on. See? So that's how I made my own Metagrid thing. I could put it on here if I want, but I already have it set up the other way. So then I saved the template that way. And in that manner, I was able to have the MEQ on my trade manager site. Oh dear. Oh, okay, good. I thought I messed up my thing. All right, good. This should be the last one that does that. Then it should go up. But I can't refresh that. If I do, I will lose it. See that little bottom point right there? That's what that red candle is. And now we should go up. In
Okay.
what? 10 minutes. 9 minutes on this candle. So Metagrid comes with all of this up here, and I added everything below it. I just put it on the Agimat chart itself.
Right. So you just basically combined them.
Yeah. And you can do that. That's what's so great. Let's see, I like to see this one. The reason I don't really use the Ichimoku. I use the Agimat and the MEQ line, but what I like is this green line right here, because it shows you it's pointing up. It's just confirming. It's a little quicker than the ADX.
Right.
And I always set the ADX on 2. It comes with 14, but I set it on 2, as you can see there. Oops. And then your levels, you want to add 10, 20, and 40. And just add those, and then I make the lines big enough for me to see. And when this goes, if it's in between 10 and 20, you don't enter yet. Wait till the green line hits 20. Up you go, as long as the yellow is above 40. Then when it starts to drop, it's going to all of a sudden point down, like this did. And my 50 cents turned into $7 there.
And
Yeah, but it's still going to have a little dip here. And it looks like, let's see, For the moment. Oh, there's my X. See, the X just popped up. The next candle is going to be here, so it's going to be a bit higher. I can leave it for a second. Partway through this candle is where I'll want to close out that $7 and then wait for it to hit this little peak down here. You don't have to watch it that closely, you know, if you don't want to worry about the drawdown. The X's also will repaint. That does not have to, it'll keep moving as long as the candle does. So you don't have to get out the instant that it pops up.
Oh, okay.
I noticed one thing there though. These are supposed to be white on this one. I want that. Number 2 and 3. It didn't quite, there we go, there's one there. This one's not turning white yet, maybe because it's not finished. But that way I can see the X.
Well, there was gray on there, on your colors.
I know, huh? Now we're up to 950. Woohoo! Okay, now sometimes the candle, what do we got? Oh, we have 20 minutes on this one. I'm on the 30-minute chart. Should I let it go? Should I close it out? I like having that money there. 674. I'm trying to get my total up here. Ah.
Don't let greed get you.
I know. I know, huh? But I see that little bitty rise. It's got to get to 10. When it gets to 10, I'll close it out and wait for that little drop. Maybe. The thing is, I got in way down here. You see the low of the day here is now at 38. I got in at, I think it was 3 from the low of the day, that first one that I closed out. And I like the fact that I'm way down here, because once it gets up here, that's going to be a lot of pips to have to start over again. If I close that one, that's my last one. Even here.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just, you got that buffer.
Yeah. See, that says 111. And I kind of like that number, which is why I just let them run. I'll go from there and see. Where's 111? Right there. Ah. 52.30, which is a little lower than what I had. So I don't know if you've seen me in some of the groups where I tell them it's going to go up for 2 hours. This is how I figure that out.
Right, because I heard, I seen that, and I'm like, what, is she a freaking fortune teller or something?
I am. Okay.
Yeah, I never wrote that, but that's why I'm over here screaming, you know, in Kentucky.
Yeah, really. So you put it on the candle, current candle, and then that first number you see shows you how many candles. 10 more candles. So 10 more 30-minute candles is 5 hours. So I could go into any one of those groups and say, well, there'll be a little dip, but it's still going to go basically up for 5 hours. And then they go, wow, you're a genius.
Right. All right.
Had to drink some coffee.
Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock here. And the market closes at 4 or 5?
5 o'clock Eastern, which is 2 o'clock my time.
Yeah, it's 5.
So we have, it's almost 11, 12.
3 hours.
3 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
there's time enough for you to get into this oil trade because it's going up for 5 hours. But
Girl,
what's
I'm already in there.
Oh, are you in it?
As soon as you rode by, I went there and clicked it. I'm like, F it, man.
I love it. Yeah, I jumped up to 10 on my pip count yesterday, 0.10, because I was tired of getting these little bitty ones. This morning I was a little cautious, so I put it at 5. But once it hits that little dip there, you know, it may not be a whole hundreds of points, but even if it's 20, if I put $1 on it, when I know it's going to go, then we're set. See, as long as this is above 20, we're perfect here on the rise, but it is going to go down the next couple
Right.
candles.
Oh, there's people writing in here. Oh, it's Dr. Edwards. She wants to know, do you think it's going to hit 52.3 today?
Oh, I'm not positive. That's what I put on there. Am I in my Zoom? I guess I'm not. Thanks for watching that chat for me.
Yeah.
Do I think it's going to hit 52? That's what I measured here at this. Keep in mind that I have a pointer here. Keep in mind that as we are right here right now, and there's a little dip there about 20. That's not anything to worry about. Of course, on oil, that could be a lot of pips.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of money on 16, but it is going to go back up. And I will keep continually refreshing the chart, and this may change. You know, like I had it at 52.44, and I moved it to 52.30. My issue the last couple of days has been I went the full 111 that it measured on here. But when I look back, it doesn't go that much. And I'll show you what I mean. This is how I was trying to figure out the difference. Take this point here down to that point there is 5 candles. It says 6 candles, 154. So we should be able to see from the top of this blue candle to the bottom of there, 154. Let it see if it went that way. And my numbers have been different. See, it went 164. 159 to the actual close of the candle. So my issue has been, where do I start measuring? How do I start measuring? So I kind of adjust that just to be on the safe side. I don't want people thinking it's going to go to a certain point and then it closes out just below the TP and then they lose all their profit. I don't want that to happen. So what I do again before I ever post anything anywhere is I refresh the chart, and then I get my measuring stick and I just go from where I am at the moment to the top of that rise. 10 candles, 117. Now here's where it's tricky. Do I measure from the bottom of the candle or do I go from the current price? I don't know. So if I go from the bottom of the candle, it's going to be a lower number, which will be safer, correct?
Right.
Than starting up here. So I will start at the bottom here, go up 117, and that's right about where I am, huh? 52.34. Now, here's the other thing you can do if you have this system is you see we are on the 30-minute chart, and the indicator is running out and it's leveling off. So what I will do is go to the 1 hour. What is it telling me for that? Well, it's still going to go up. Let me measure that. So if I'm incorrect on the 30-minute and the 1 hour, excuse me, shows it's still going up, then I'm giving people a safe number.
Right.
So
No, that's during the regular week, but since it's Friday, I'm actually kind of leery about leaving trades open during the weekend because of the gaps.
yeah, the gaps are a big deal. So this says 136. No, 126. So on the 1 hour, excuse me, we get a much higher measurement. So that makes me feel safe with my 117 over there.
Right.
I left gold open for a week. I just finally got it closed yesterday, and I thought it was going to go back up. So I closed out in a loss. And then I found out I didn't have to do that. But this is what my thing has been the last several days. Look at this. No losses. Very few. This one I closed out because I got tired of waiting. I have left them open for days. This one I was going to sleep, so I set a stop loss, and of course they came and got me. There's a few minor ones. These I think I closed out myself, NZD-CAD. I didn't like what they were doing. But this morning, those 4 on gold, it turned out after I closed them out, I had 1236. I thought I had it at 1212 or something like that. And it didn't look like it was going to go there. So I didn't want a bigger loss. I took them out because I was, I don't know, like $290 in drawdown. So, but usually I'm pretty profitable. I don't have to worry about losing too much. And when I started really focusing on oil, I was at 300 here. Now I'm at 674. So yeah, you could tell whoever that, yeah, it should hit the 5230, no doubt. Unless it doesn't get there before 2 o'clock. Right about 1:15 or so, the last 45 minutes, they're going to consolidate. It may even go to this drop point right here, and that'll be at close. So this one I wouldn't necessarily keep open. I will just get close to the closing time and then take my profit.
Right. So that'd be 4:15 Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go in there and take a look at it. You don't have the MEQ, huh? Yeah. So
No, I don't have it yet.
you can take a look at it. Maybe I'll post what I'm doing at that time. I don't know. We're losing money here. I had $10. Now I'm down to $5. That's irritating. It looks like I'm already in the drawdown. I'm already in the mode of going down. Although, we've got 8 minutes. It's supposed to go up on that next one. I'll let the next candle go, and then I'll take whatever it gave me.
Yeah, I'm negative too. Well, you're not negative, but I'm negative because I got on super late. Like 20 cents in the hole. Just 20 cents.
Let it keep going till almost 2 o'clock then, at least till 1.
Yeah.
Because it's after it hits through this is only 15 minutes. No, it's 30 minutes. Darn it. Let's check the 15 then. $15 shows a little consolidation, and then there's going to be a rise right there. So that'll get you out of the hole you're in. From here, another hour, it's going to start going up on the 15.
Okay. So yeah, about that's what I'm thinking. I was going to check. I'm going to look away from it because I have a hard time if I'm staring at it. It just starts freaking me out.
I know. I do the same thing.
Well, it's almost 2 o'clock here, so about 3 o'clock I'll come back and look at it.
Hey, I got $8 now. I should take it. Just lost one.
See what I mean?
Yeah, you got to be quick. And sometimes I'll click that X and then it doesn't close it out right away either. the broker gets really funny and hangs my platform up. I kind of like the idea of hitting 700. I want to hit 700 before close. 8 o'clock. I mean, $8, $8. Will that do it? It will. I only need 6. Come on. 6 minutes. Come on. I noticed that the candles, you know, they'll go up. Say it's a 30-minute candle. It'll start. It'll do a little drawdown to make the wick. Then it'll go up really well for maybe 20 minutes. And then it starts doing all this. So we have 6 minutes left. I'm down to 650. I'm going to have to wait for that next one. And then it'll shoot up a little bit. And when it hits what I think is the peak, bam, close it out. And then wait for this mark right here. But being as that is an hour away from close, I will not open a new oil trade on that. How we doing on UJ? Stupid thing. I don't want a loss on my record, so I'm going to have to wait for this little mark right here. This one is the 15, so it should give us a new candle right at that mark. No, it'll be on that peak, so it'll still go down. It's going to go down a little bit on that one. I have to wait 2 candles to get my jump right to there. Then a consolidation. So once it's going to be consolidating, I want to be in between. I want to be in the green. So I'm going to move those grids again. Instead of having them 2, I think I will make them 5. That way I can close out without having another trade open that's going to hit me negative. See how wide they are now?
Yeah.
Where'd I go? Oh, terminal. Okay. Okay.
Dr. Edwards wrote she's in a buy and needs it to get to 52.93 to break even.
On the oil, huh?
Yeah, I got in at 50, 51, 59.
She might have to hold it over. And we got to buy on GU here. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, nice. Look at that.
Yeah.
But see here, the ADX, the red is getting ready to cross. So you don't want to get in yet. You want to wait until that green line shoots up. Okay, so she needs what? 52 what?
52.39. 52.93.
Let's go to the 4 hour. Oh, that doesn't look so good.
That does not.
The next 4 hour candle, it says, see the X here says it's going to stop going down. But the next candle is going to be, oh, no, it's okay. Next candle will start down here, but it should start going up. The problem is, how far are we away from closing?
You said you're on the 4 hour, so that's pretty much close.
8 candles. It can't be. 8 4 hour candles until close? No way. Huh. That's got to be a daily thing. You have to go on the 1 hour.
Yeah, because we only got 3 hours till it closes.
Yeah. We're going to end in 10 minutes here. Hey, they extended me one day. I was on and they gave me unlimited. I could have left it for days. Hey, we're going up on oil. Yes.
On 5 cents in profit, 8 cents. I'm tempted to just close it just so I'm not freaking out.
Don't worry. Look, it's going up until close. 4 more hours. Why is it giving us 4 hours to close? That does not make sense. 11,
Yeah,
12, 1, 2. I have 3. Oh, because I'm on daylight savings. I don't know what that, I don't know. We have to go by that line though, because she's got 3 hours. She may have to hold over. If she's in a huge loss, then I would still hold it over because of the numbers here. We're at 35 from the low and 160 from the high. So even on Sunday, it should continue up. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, even if it gaps, it's not going to gap down because it's not going to hit the absolute low. I was watching Bloomberg, and the absolute low is the 50. So it's never going to go below that.
Well, I feel very safe in here. I could just leave it too. My UJ, I'm very unhappy with. Look at that. It's going opposite of what the MEQ is telling me. Let me open a new window with that and see what changed. Because over here, I can adjust it. Yeah, it's going to go up. I just have to not worry about it. Look at that. Oh well, no biggie. I know it'll get there. So this one, always watch the ADX. So it looks like I forgot that they're going to shut us down here momentarily. So I hope you learned something and enjoyed watching the Agimat. There's our candle. There it goes. Up, up, up. Come on. Ooh, it says buy gold. I'm so tempted, but I'm not going to. Oh my gosh. I knew it was a buy. See that? Woo! Look, it's going way out of the range. You can't even see how far it's going up.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Check the higher time frame. Yeah, because, well, we're kind of in the middle here, 400 and 600. I'm not too familiar with what gold does, but look at this, how far it's going up on the hourly. Up, 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 and then a drop.
Now, how much is the Agimat?
I can't remember. I think I put a link on my page. I think.
Yeah, I'll have to go to your website.
Let's see. I can't remember. Might be 197 or something. I never want to quote it because I don't know what he's doing with it.
Right. You got a link to your website in there. I'll have to go in there.
Yeah, and some people are having trouble. I wasn't having any trouble loading it, but some people were. So, I mean, my website should work, and there's a link on there and the video.
Oh, it says it's recording. Somebody on your page asked if you recording it. But
yes, I am.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to help you out. Multitask.
Oh, I appreciate it because I like to see my screen, so I close out that thing that shows me where the people are.
Yeah.
This is called the new HUD. There's a link to it in my chat room. If you go up to shared files, it's called new HUD, H-U-D. It'll give you the high and low of the day, the total daily range, the yearly range, the weekly range, the monthly ADR, and I'm not sure what that one is. High, yearly ADR, I don't know. I don't pay any attention to those. I look at these, and I look at my spread is visible, My price is visible. I use the background on it so that I can have black numbers. I just have to adjust things for my vision. So that's not exactly the way it comes, but I love the candle time. I can also, if I have a trade open, it'll tell me. If I have that, I think I turned it off because I get irritated seeing it. I can see it down here.
Right.
So anyway, this thing is invaluable to me. I can see what my spread is on any given pair at any given time. 1.5 on the UJ. Dang thing. I'm so mad at that. See my arrow? Darn. It's going to change, though. It's going to switch around. I'm not worried. I am not worried.
Keep chanting it.
Yeah, huh?
I know.
By
Even
GCAT.
that ADX has gone crazy.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Okay, so we have an Uncle Lee buy here. Got the white arrow, but it's barely up and then down and then up. It's tiny. So this is something you might want to get into on a Monday or Tuesday, but at close, I'm not going to because they're going to consolidate it right out here and leave you hanging. And I can show you that by using the market maker boxes. This is the system I used to use, and I combined it with Agimat. These are the trading sessions. The light blue here is the Asian session. The dark blue is London. The red is USA, New York session. And we have, you can see how it'll go to the top of the box and the bottom of the box. Now we're at the top of the New York box right here. But what happens every day at the end of Asia is the dang thing consolidates and leaves you hanging. But see here, if it comes in at the top of the Asian box, it's going to generally go out below that. It'll come in the top left, go out the bottom right, etc. Kind of the same here. It came in at the bottom of the London box, went all the way up. So that the boxes are somewhat useful, but I don't even use these anymore. This is the stop hunt zones. This is from Steve Morrow. But the Agimat system, just to let you know, excuse me, was fashioned along the market maker system. He studied with Steve Morrow, and that's why these heavy lines are here. And that's why I don't need the boxes anymore, because I can just use Agimat. I think I'm missing my ceiling. That's why I like the Ichimoku. It shows me. Plus it's black. Ah, how cute. So there's GCAD. That thing should be just about ready to go up. How we doing on oil? 950. I'm taking it. Out of there. It's gonna just barely, and my green line went down. So I'm out of oil. Took a little more profit, got to 684. I did not get to my 700 goal, but maybe UJ will do it.
Yeah, I'm in a USB turkey trade right now, and I'm negative on that. But it just, from what I'm looking at, this looks like it's going to drop.
That's a pretty good pair, but I don't think I can get it. I think I tried. I can get it on JAFX, but not on here. I tried everything, and it's just not available.
Oh, FX Choice?
Yeah, FX Choice does not have Turkey.
Really?
Yeah.